go back there and pick them kids up. Some of the parents say, I don't know, I want my kid to get on that bus or not. I'm coming in that bitch with that bitch to the bottom. I burned up about 2 tanks of gas a day. It fucked up when they told me, said, wherever you go, you take the bus with you. Shit, I be all on the block and everything, motherfucker. You know wherever I get in with some gas on them, I got that radio up there on the ass. Bump. Huh?
Yo, this is our podcast, THISYOURSTOP podcast. Please just search it however you can find it, or if you just click the link that we send you, you can find it. Sometimes you can find it all together, sometimes you can find it separately. Either way, find it, subscribe, like, comment, talk your shit, whether you like it or not. I'm Johnny Tsunami, Machine Gun Johnny Linda, and
you already know who it is and what it is. Fuck with me. You dig? This is our podcast. We back in the building. Look us up, man. Thanks to everybody out there that subscribed and fucking with us over the last 2 weeks. That means a lot, guys. Big videos is going up, so I definitely see y'all out there fucking with us. Definitely, and anybody that sent me links, I fuck with your shit. I try to subscribe to the people that subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? And show the love back, you dig? But like she said, try to find that shit, look that shit up any way you could. Get with us. We can only get better. Got better shit coming at y'all. You already know what it is.
period and point blank. Now, Johnny Winfrey got a lot of stuff to talk about, and so do Boston Craft. No, we oil and water. So, are you oil or are you water? Whatever it is, you got first.
I don't know what you was talking about, little African red bottom.
Yo, it's not even funny. But you're funny.
That nigga red bottom. African red bottom. If nobody know, you know he's one of the...
Well, a lot of people don't know because we are people of a certain age.
He's a motherfucker that kind of, you would say, started this rap shit too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little too far.
No, you kind of started this rap shit.
He was in the beginning. He didn't nowhere near start shit, but he definitely was
right,
in the beginning.
He's like far as the first couple dudes that came in, he was in them.
Okay.
And he had a big crew
Zulu
from New York, Zulu Nation. You know, they was real big growing up.
Africa Bambaataa.
And I'm not sure if it was different niggas from all parts of New York. Because I don't think everybody was just from the Bronx. I think it was dudes
No.
from everywhere.
It was a nation. It started in the Bronx.
Right.
Africa Bambaataa. If you Google him, you've heard the song. I don't give a shit what age you are, to be honest. Old or young, you know the songs. I'm not finna go through them or quote them.
Let's get ready. Check me out.
That's how it go.
Whoa, that's how that shit go.
Let's get ready. Check me out.
Whoa.
All right. Anyway, y'all know the songs if you heard them. Anyway, it's like an open secret, just like Raper Kelly, that he partakes or partook in fucking with little boys. Whether he was doing it or trafficking the little boys to do it, it was like an open secret in the Black hip hop community / in the Bronx of the Zulu Nation. But anyway, it's now coming out, and he's facing criminal charges after, everyone has the rumors and whispering. Now there are...
Motherfuckers been talking about this now, I think, like 4 years, 5 years now. Like,
at least
like,
openly.
Openly, far as like him raping and touching motherfuckers.
On the internet.
With the little boys and all that shit. And speaking of little boys, listen, man. This nigga, the son Kim, this nigga is out of his fucking mind. Like, real shit. Like, I feel you, we all have points to make. You know what I'm saying? And if people don't know, he's one of the first people that started coming out with the African Bambaataa, touched him, you know what I'm saying? And was putting his dick all on his legs and was like fucking him. a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? And everybody felt like, oh shit, you know, something new started and broke the story. But if you notice, a lot of people step back from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Once people really get to indulge in the shit and see what it is, people really look at it different. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to knock the people that have been touching and all that, but we watched this motherfucker go from a victim to a villain. That's crazy. I don't know how you go through all this shit in one shit. Like, I don't. And for him to be a motherfucker that not only represent the kids that been through that shit, but then street dudes, that's not good representation. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have nothing against him personally. This ain't no beat. This ain't no going back and forth. But a lot of shit, he's out of control. That shit he was on with Dutch Moms, that shit is corny. I don't.
Hold on, you jumping from one thing to another now.
No, we was talking about Rain Bottoms, then we got off of Rain Bottoms.
You did? Because I didn't get a chance to rebut.
What, the
No
Rain
pun
Bottoms?
intended.
You can say what you want to say.
Oh,
I didn't know you had something to say.
Thank you,
about Rain
Godfather.
Bottoms.
we cannot dictate how victims of sexual assault or misconduct behave. That does not negate the fact that someone was assaulted. Now we can go to Mama Duck.
If you was assaulted, you know, you have to. And I'm not saying like, if a motherfucker is a street dude and he been touched, he's not a street dude. But his conduct since he been on the internet has been wild as shit. This nigga shit has been the most wild shit I ever seen. A street nigga come to the. This shit has been wild.
I bet it is wild because one of the points that I just made and will continue to make and forever make, because Machine Gun Johnny love the kids, Auntie Stuff love the kids, that you cannot dictate how a victim of sexual assault or misconduct behaves, whether it's right or wrong. Whether it's right or wrong.
No, I'm letting you know. I don't give a fuck if you been touched, nigga. You gonna be held accountable on this side. Nigga, you can try to move the way you want to, but no, it's another motherfucker that is gonna counteract them motherfucking movement. Like all that other shit, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, if you touch, it has, but you're not gonna try to hurt other people in the process of you trying to get right. You're not gonna do that, and then that's gonna be acceptable because you was hurt. You're not out here to hurt other people. And the shit that he is doing is to hurt other people. His shit is not even like how we kick it. We might laugh, talk about motherfuckers, nothing is personal or whatever have you. With him, it's really crazy shit. Like the shit get wild. You know what I'm saying? And I feel a lot of that shit, he out of order with that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when they go to him and Mama Duck, I feel that shit's out of line. Like, there's no way niggas should be online going at niggas' mothers. Like, period, point blank. I don't give a fuck what
Can you please give
occurred, you know.
Give people a synopsis of what, I don't know if that was a word, but give people a breakdown of what you're talking about because everyone don't know.
The whole shit with him just coming at this nigga's mom. You know, Duck's mom. You know, saying a bunch of crazy shit. If they don't know, then you don't need to know. The fuck, this ain't the Explain show. This ain't that fucking show. If you don't know, then you don't know. But that nigga doing shit like that, that shit is out of control. Like, I don't know where the street started to like, yo, we can go at niggas' moms or
but
just say
you want people
anything.
to know what we're talking about.
I just told him. I'm talking about him speaking to the man's mother.
Who's him?
Nigga, his son.
Speaking to Mama Duck?
That's what I just said.
I know you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like him being on, and then you're on a public platform speaking like that. And then you're telling her, you know, it's because of her. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on, man. She stood up A1 and took everything she was accountable of. But at the same time, niggas is grown ass men. Niggas ain't fucking babies. Niggas wasn't 13 and 12 when shit happened. Niggas was grown men making their own decision.
Alright, we're conflating a couple of stories. So if you're not following along, go ahead and pause and go and Google WorldStar or whatever the fuck you need to do. But we're talking about a couple different things. Mama Duck is F who now?
FBG Ducks.
I don't want to disrespect. The man from Chicago got killed.
Shout
He's a
out to them
rapper.
boys. Shout out to them Chicago boys.
Got killed. The person that may or may not have been involved won herself, and the other people that got busted. So now she's facing heat because 2 of her children have died by the hands of violence.
Now they was on it before these niggas even got caught. She was doing a lot of like motherfuckers trying to give their opinions on Duck's life and all that. Like, yo, it's grown men. My mother's not held accountable for the shit I do as a man. So if something was to happen to me out here, you can't ask my mother to fucking explain it. You can't ask my mother shit.
And that is actually...
Period, point, motherfucking blank. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you feel.
That-
Or what the fuck I did. That shit's not on my mother. If it fucked around and I hurt somebody, now that shit have nothing to do with
Big
my
dog,
mother. That shit
I'm
have
agreeing
nothing
with
to do
you.
with nobody's
What I'm
mother.
saying is, in case you guys are missing it because we're going in, that when your children, whether they're minors or adults, and they do things in the streets that may not be savory, that you cannot always blame the mom. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Me as a dad, all of that shit. And I think that's what he's saying, that you can't just lay the hammer down because we were all kids at one point.
Not as grown men. Not as grown men. Not when a motherfucker is grown out the crib, making their own decisions. Nah, that shit don't. And a lot of us as black males, we be close with our mother. But even with being close, she don't know every motherfucking thing that go on. So, you know, and I just feel it ain't even that. It's just the whole point of motherfuckers questioning her and coming at her. Yo, that shit way out of line. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel he would do that if his fucking living room was in Chicago. I don't think a motherfucker would speak like that. And that's the thing that killed me with a lot of YouTubers. Niggas is in basements, niggas is in their studio, niggas is in their girl's crib, niggas is responding to shit like if niggas is in the midst of this shit and they know what's going on. A lot of this shit is just speculation, and niggas need to start saying that. This shit's speculation. Even when we think we know, cause you see the news, like that's what killed me too. Niggas say, yo, don't trust white people. But then niggas say, the news article said it. Now you trust white people. What the fuck is it like? Yo, we don't, so they're gonna tell you the truth about me. These motherfuckers that did an article last night, they know about me and what the fuck I did. And who I am and what I stood for. Like, yo, motherfuckers need to get their mind right. That shit is out of control. And even with us being up here, we have a platform that we're building and we speak. Yo, we're not speaking from this is exactly what the fuck it is. We're speaking from our opinions on whatever it was we seen. We're not speaking from, now this is exactly what the fuck happened in the courthouse. If niggas wasn't in that courthouse, niggas don't know what the fuck happened. So everybody just feeling, yo, they have an opinion. And the one thing about the shit I didn't like, because I felt, besides the nigga JoJo Capone, shout out that nigga, nobody else thought about her mental. Where this shit could put, and even though I feel like, yo, she A1, she strong, she kind of remind me of my mom's, like, you know, just moving. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, people don't even think about people's mental when it be 200,000 people trying to say something to you.
Like, you don't think, you don't humanize people, you're dehumanizing people when you're behind the keyboard doing this. You're not thinking that the person that you're talking about or dealing with is really a human being.
It's like, yo, that's what I tell people. Fucking with up here, you come up here, it's all love. We have our times, we talk shit, we gon' clown. You might get talked over, but niggas ain't on no wild shit up here, or no disrespectful shit, or trying to promote some shit that it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And I feel, yo, we can't get lost in that. I feel like, you know, it's not worth me having a motherfucker on here to dehumanize them for some fucking clicks. It just don't mean that much to me. And I understand everybody get into a bag, everybody bag different, but nah, that shit ain't worth it. And with him, it's like, I just really watched him just go too far with shit. You know, it's cool when, you know, I always say that as like YouTubers, it's cool we snap on each other. Niggas talk shit, yo, this nigga podcast or whatever have you. But now, once we start going to like niggas kids and niggas mothers and niggas. Come on, man, you doing way too fucking much, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, let's just keep this shit on what it is. And that shit, now I feel like niggas was out of line. And I'm, like I said, man, I'm glad JoJo Capone speak about shit. Usually when he come in the middle of shit, it's usually some real shit if somebody was out of order. And I want to say, I can't remember what him and the nigga got into it last time about, but it was some shit kind of just like this, like a nigga over speaking. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga just really saying too much. And I don't know who it was, but it's like, yo, a lot of us that grew up in the 90s and the 80s are fucking products and parents that feel this. Like, niggas be acting like they parents is a part of this 2015 parenting. That wasn't fucking it. And I hate how everybody just act like, yo, they the perfect fucking parent, or their parenting is on point, or it's better. Like, niggas all cut from that shit. We all come from fucked up homes. So it's like niggas trying to make it seem like something was better, or this shit was right, or this shit was wrong. Like, nigga, we all cut from that shit. That's how the fuck we know how to be better parents. Because we all come from it. You wouldn't fucking know if you didn't experience that shit.
Nobody is above reproach, even your own parents. You can know that your parent did not parent you well or wasn't perfect and still love your parents. It doesn't have to be, my mama could have did better. But that don't mean I hate her. Doesn't mean that she was precious mama.
Babe, me and my pops probably didn't speak from when I was like maybe 10. Maybe till I was like fucking 19 or some shit like that, whatever it was. Could have been longer too. Shout out that nigga, hold your head wherever you at. I hope you doing good. Fucking and I remember being young, I'm talking 13, 14, 15 that time. Yo, damn, this nigga wasn't around, and A, B, and C. And granted, he wasn't around. Granted, it probably could have changed some of the shit I went through. But when I became a father, I seen how real this shit was. And that right there made me have forgiveness for him. Because it's like, nigga, you're a man. And being a man, you're trying to figure this shit out. There's no manual to this shit. To no parent, to no woman, no father. Like, this shit is, when you have a kid, you are learning off experience. You are LOX. I don't know why niggas don't put LOX in a lot of shit. Like, everything is learning off experience. Like, that's how you form good parenting. Because you keep trying, you keep saying, you see, damn, you know what? My moms or my pops wasn't on me about this, so I'm going to lean a little bit harder on my kids about that. Or my parent was cool with this, so I'm going to back it up and not be cool with this, so maybe that'll change some of the outcome. We all learned all the shit we went through. You know what I'm saying? And I hate when people fail because... And then this is another thing, right? Because you on YouTube, that shit don't mean you have a fucking voice. I be wanting people to know that shit too. Like, because you have like,
your voice and your voice.
Because you have like 60,000 people that just clicked on your video. Those are 60,000 people that don't fucking know you. If they was to probably fucking meet you, they probably wouldn't like you. And I say that shit even about myself. It's mad people, if you met me, I'm not sociable.
Say it again.
So it's like, I know if you probably felt, I could vibe with that nigga, we could, now we probably couldn't.
Not wrong.
And that's what I'm saying, like, motherfuckers don't know. It's like, yo, this is a privilege when motherfuckers tune into you and even listen to the shit you say. So we all have to be mindful of the shit we putting out there to these people. And even the reflection we try to have, this is how I want people to view me. And a lot of shit just ain't worth no clicks. Like, niggas going at a niggas' moms, like, and then what kill me is this. For niggas to say, yo, they street niggas. My homies can't control me. But my homies can't talk to me. So, regardless if I already did a video and say my homie said that, yo, bro, you went too far with that shit ain't what up. Don't delete that shit. Nigga can take that shit down. A lot of shit, like, I be wondering who is the people that be around these people that say, nah, upload that shit. Cause you have to upload these videos. These videos is just not like instantly on fucking YouTube.
You have to upload them and you have to go through all these clicks to upload them. That doesn't mean that you're checking in, quote unquote, with the homies before you do it.
But you should be, when you're clicking, you should be checking in with your fucking self. Is this shit right? Do this shit fit right
Yeah,
with
but if you
myself?
don't have a moral compass.
Nah, but you always have to think like, even what I'm doing, what if somebody did it to me, how would I feel? How would I feel if it was like a motherfucker had my mother up there? And that's when I looked at it. Like, yo, what if a motherfucker had it? You know what I'm saying?
Empathy is a motherfucker. Now, if you don't have that social skill or that emotional skill, then no, you're not going to give a shit about what you're uploading.
And then, this is the part that nobody caught. For niggas to say, yo, this nigga is a street nigga. Yo, a street nigga wouldn't even talk like that because a street nigga know a nigga mother have nothing to do with the fuck he do. So this is where I be trying to figure out, like, how the fuck, for all these couple years, this nigga been sneaking in as a street nigga the way street niggas been even talking to him. There's nothing about his fucking character that describes, yo, this nigga from the streets. Unless you just say, because the nigga talk loud, because the nigga might dress cool, or he got some fucking stories. Everybody got that shit.
So everyone got a story.
Most niggas that come from the hood know how to look good and take care of themselves. Nigga, that shit is a part of your fucking uniform. That is a uniform that niggas wear when niggas come out fresh and dip in. You learn that shit from first coming outside. But when you hear a person's conversation and the shit they would talk about and what they wouldn't talk about, that describes on how much of the streets you've been into. Because there's certain shit I won't even speak about. I don't give a fuck what it could get me. I don't see myself as that person, and this shit right here don't mean that motherfucking much to where I would just go that far.
So you got standards.
And I don't think like, yo, because it's YouTube, we need to vet niggas. Like, nah, it's cool, be on YouTube, be whoever the fuck you want to be on any platform. But at the same time, the people watching need to be listening to niggas shit and feeling niggas out. Is this shit official? And I understand that we in this new time where if you talk tough and you do a bunch of dumb shit, niggas can thank you from the streets. And that's what a lot of you dudes I be knowing. You niggas have a bunch of 25 and under motherfuckers that watch you. Because anybody over 25 and damn sure 30 is like, oh, this nigga's fucking crazy.
Let's say 32.
And it's like with that, man, I think, not even real niggas should be on his head, but I think with real niggas it should be dialogue. It's even more crazy that, I just said last week, yo, fuck the nigga whack. Yo, we need to cancel him. This stupid motherfucker was trying to make reality out of this shit. Like, yo, bro, hold up, my nigga. Maybe you should really, this is a nigga's bump. That shit felt like, damn, okay, even this nigga know this shit is too far.
Who?
Black 100. He was on the Clubhouse. He brought like Hassan on there and Mama Duck on there, and they had some shit, and Hassan was kicking it, but Wack was really trying to tell, like, bro, that's somebody wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really watch what you doing. Like,
So what you saying is, if you got whack 100,000 telling you to chill, then maybe you got to chill because he ain't got no chill. Is that what you're saying?
wow. That's what I'm saying. I think, you know, real niggas need to have dialogue with shit like that and really be able to hit a nigga. It's not about, we gotta get out of the, yo, somebody tell you something or ask you something, yo, he checked you. Nah, sometimes we need to listen to each other, you know, shout out to the nigga, Tommy, I be fucking with that nigga, I've been watching that nigga since I've been in this YouTube shit, and he always said that, like, yo, motherfuckers don't understand what it would be if we all just came together.
Who?
The nigga Tommy. Homeboy, I be watching, I be talking all that shit.
Jackie with a pot stone. A broken clock might be right once in
But
half of
he
the
always said that,
I
like,
am.
yo, niggas coming to the motherfucking band, niggas should all come together and that sudden bill saying, it's like, yo, we be really on here at each other's throat. not only at each other's throat, because like I said, man, once we all get on these platforms, we out there. So for you to take shots at me, I take shots at you, that's cool. But motherfuckers be really after other people's reality. You know, really trying to find out who a motherfucking wife is, or who a nigga girl is, or who their baby mama is, or yo, niggas be really like, yo, I'm going to look up a nigga's jail record.
Receipts, as the people call it today.
Like, my nigga, and where I come from, you a fucking rat. What the fuck was you doing in the courthouse? Look, what was you must have some real shit to prove. But all that just you went in there, you can say, oh, you know what, yo, this nigga got a gun charge, he got a drug charge. My nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? And to you niggas that really do that shit, man, you should really feel and know you don't have no motherfucking talent, my nigga. If you just can't carry the crowd off your voice, your thoughts, you really gotta go into other men, other women, and really trying to drag bitches in. My nigga, you out of fucking control, my nigga. It's cool to roast. Roast that bitch, roast that nigga. Niggas can roast us. I don't give a fuck if y'all chop this shit up. Niggas is A1 from day one. Like, so,
talent.
I don't even give a fuck, like, you know, what y'all doing, come at me. But it's like, yo, keep that shit with me. Talk shit to me. Go at it with me. Same thing I would do to another nigga. My nigga, I don't have the time to backtrack and research what your life was like 10 years ago. I don't give a fuck what your life was like.
The kids call receipts.
And listen, man.
I'm saying what
motherfuckers gotta find something else to do. But on that note, I'm gonna leave it alone because I know I done went on about this shit heavy. That shit really bothered me the way niggas was at this nigga mom's throat. Like, my nigga, that shit way out of order. And I don't give a fuck what the reason is. My nigga, one thing she said, like, yo, most of you motherfuckers that got, you could have got my number and hit me if you felt that strong about it. And she's telling niggas where, nigga, I'll talk to you fucking busters that just want to be nosy. Because that's the only motherfucker that would want to know. Everybody else would be like, damn, pardon her, my nigga, you know, she going through some shit.
Lost 2 children.
And then this nigga was looking like, you know, I can't say, but he was looking like the star of the family, the nigga that was carrying the family. So that shit had to be a bigger loss. Niggas be saying it like it's fucked up because he was feeding his moms and taking care of his moms. Like, yo, you niggas is fucking weird out here. And he's another nigga that, before YouTube, my nigga, you looked at like shit, my nigga. You definitely wasn't a nigga before YouTube. You had any fucking money, my nigga. Everything that you ever fucking had came off that channel, my nigga. And if you don't even have to do it unless you done erase them, because you can just go to your first fucking 50 videos, my nigga. Where was the chains and all that shit? Those ain't Rolex diamonds. What the fuck you done to that? When I see you niggas in the street, I don't see none of that. The fuck be wrong with niggas? Niggas be getting money off platforms and really feeling like you done changed the course of your fucking life. My nigga, you niggas are fucking weird, my nigga. You niggas are weirdos, my nigga. Some of you fucking dudes are just really fucking outrageous with this shit. My nigga, you saying it like you really did something, like out in the mud and did it. My nigga, you sat in front of a fucking fish tank and made fucking videos. And sat in your stupid ass fucking Audi, my nigga. You ain't have shit of importance before this shit. No jewelry, no leather coats, no new fitteds. No none of that shit, my nigga. I've been this fucking way since I was a fucking kid, my nigga. A fucking kid. And when I jumped off the porch, niggas know what the fuck it is. You niggas are fucking weird that really get YouTube and you niggas feel like, yo, you did, you would. My nigga, you respect the working man more than that. This nigga worked to get it.
Not the working man, shout out Bronx Tale.
And all you niggas that fucked around and just came up in COVID, my nigga, you should feel more embarrassed. Especially I'm talking about just YouTube. I'm not talking about hustlers. I'm talking about YouTube in general. You caught niggas when niggas was at home with nothing to fucking do. You ain't catch niggas when the streets was open and motherfuckers had options. Yo, let me run to the flicks. Let me My nigga, you literally caught nigga when niggas was in the crib and shit was crazy. So what else was it to do but see bullshit?